Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. £1,000. Sisters Tammy Slaton taken down again. Why? Tammy Slaton of £1,000. Sisters notoriously makes questionable choices now and then. But since she made the responsible choice to check herself into rehab, she keeps in touch with her fans through social media. So why does TikTok keep giving Tammy the boot? Keep reading to find out exactly what we learned. Why does Tammy Slaton keep losing her TikTok privileges? Screen Rant noticed that TikTok keeps banning Tammy Slaton from its platform. But why? The publication cites a Reddit thread where users noticed that sometimes her entire channel is down. The original Reddit poster tried to look up a video and noticed Tammy's TikTok channel was no longer available. Fans couldn't quite figure out what Tammy did to earn a ban, but they had plenty of things to say. "I wonder what she did," wondered one Reddit user. "I saw a video of hers over the weekend and I could have sworn she still had the trach tube. Then again I was too busy wondering how she couldn't manage to lip-sync one word on time, so I could be wrong." Another user mentioned that TikTok would take anything down if it got reported enough times. Is it possible that TikTok users just had enough of Tammy Slaton? According to available screenshots, it appears that TikTok disabled Tammy's account due to multiple community guidelines violations. Unfortunately, we don't have any more answers at the moment. It appears that Tammy Slaton's TikTok channel is back up and running right now. We don't have any more information about the repeated community violations, but it's possible those will come out in time. In the thread, a few Reddit users suggested that TLC intervened and asked TikTok to take it down. Tammy isn't always the best at keeping secrets, and they believe she possibly violated her NDA with the show. For now, keep following us online for the latest on Tammy Slaton and the rest of the £1,000. Sisters cast. Will we ever see a £1,000? Sisters Season 4? Tammy Slaton confirmed £1,000. Sisters Season 4 is on the way. However, TLC hasn't made any official announcements yet. Some fans believe that Tammy just said this to keep her followers entertained. But £1,000. Sisters is one of TLC's most successful shows, so it doesn't seem likely that they would just pull the plug on it. Time and time again, Tammy Slaton and her family draw in viewers. A cancellation would deal a pretty heavy hit to the network. However, we will be here to fill you in as soon as we have any more news on Tammy Slaton and the rest of the cast. Keep following us online for more information on them and news about the show's 4th season. Just when everyone thought Tammy Slaton had finally found solid ground, the rug was pulled out from under her again, and this time, it felt harsher, louder, and more public than ever. The cameras captured her sitting alone in her room, the hum of the air conditioner filling the silence. The walls felt closer than usual, as if they were pressing in on her thoughts. Tammy stared at her phone, scrolling through endless comments. Some were supportive, but the cruel ones? Those were the ones that stuck. "She'll never change. It's just another fake comeback." Tammy slammed the phone down, her hands shaking. She had fought too hard, suffered too much, to be reduced to a meme again. 4 weeks, she'd been working quietly. Physical therapy sessions that left her sweating and gasping. Nutrition plans that forced her to say goodbye to comfort foods she once leaned on like a lifeline. She was showing up. She was trying. And she had been proud of herself. But the world just saw a headline. Tammy Slaton taken down again. What they didn't see was the 5 a.m. wake-ups. The shaking knees as she stood longer than she had in years. The silent tears in her pillow when the pain got too loud. The taken down moment came during a routine weigh-in. Tammy rolled herself onto the scale, bracing mentally. She had been feeling lighter, stronger, more hopeful. The nurse adjusted the numbers, frowned, and adjusted again. "Tammy," she said softly. That one word hit harder than any insult online. The number hadn't gone down. It had gone up. Not by much, but enough to feel like a slap in the face. It was water retention, stress, hormonal shifts. A doctor later explained all of that. Logical, harmless explanations. But logic doesn't stop emotional hurricanes. To Tammy, it felt like failure. Again. That night, she didn't want to talk to anyone. Not the crew. Not her family. Not even herself. She sat in front of the mirror and whispered, "Why do I always get taken down the moment I get back up?" Her phone buzzed. A text from Amy. Proud of you. No matter what the scale says. Tammy stared at the screen for a long time. Then came Chris' call. You still my tough sister. Don't let no number boss you around. She almost laughed. Almost. The next day brought a different kind of blow. A video clip started circulating online, a heavily edited montage of Tammy's worst moments, stitched together to make it look like she had relapsed into old habits. It went viral in hours. Hashtag Tammy Taken Down trended. Strangers who had never met her felt comfortable passing judgment from behind their screens. Tammy watched it once. By the third time, then twice. Her chest felt tight, like she couldn't get enough air. She thought about quitting. About asking the producers to shut it all down. About disappearing into a quiet life where no one could see her struggle. But then she remembered something her therapist had said. Being taken down isn't the tragedy. Staying down is. That night, instead of hiding, Tammy did something no one expected. She went live. Her face filled the screen, unfiltered. No glam lighting. No perfect angles. Just raw, tired, real Tammy. Y'all think I got taken down, she said, her voice steady despite the storm behind her eyes. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, it embarrassed me. But you don't get to decide when my story ends. The comments flew by. Some were cruel. Some were shocked. But many were different. You're stronger than you think. Keep going. We believe you. Tammy took a breath. I ain't perfect. I ain't pretending to be. I mess up. I have bad days. I have weeks where I feel like I'm dragging a mountain behind me. But getting taken down don't mean I'm done. It means I learned something. Again. She paused, swallowing hard. And I'm still here. The camera cut, and for once, the silence didn't feel like defeat. It felt like peace. The following weeks were quieter. Less chaos. Less noise. Tammy stopped living inside the comments. She started journaling instead, writing down every small victory no one else could see. Stood up without help. Didn't give in to cravings. Walked 10 extra steps. She learned to measure success in moments, not headlines. Then came the group therapy session. A young woman sitting across from her said, I saw that video of you. The one where they tried to tear you down. Tammy tensed, ready for the punchline. But it never came. You made me feel like I could keep going too. That's when Tammy truly understood. Being taken down wasn't the end. It was proof that she was still in the fight. Still trying. Still standing. The next way in didn't matter as much. The next viral clip didn't hurt as deeply. And when people tried, again, to reduce her to a failure, Tammy just smiled to herself. Because she finally knew something they didn't. She wasn't getting taken down. She was getting back up faster every time. And this time, she wasn't going anywhere.